Well, I have a really sentimental story today for our Humany in Action example. And this came from a middle school in Florida, Tallahassee, Florida, to be specific, when a sixth grader named Paske, he had grown used to eating alone on most days. And why was that? Well, Bo has autism, and rarely did anybody join him for lunch in the cafeteria. So he was pretty much used to sitting alone. But then one day things changed. Something very unexpected happened. On that Tuesday, a gentleman named Travis Rudolph, who was a wide receiver for the Florida State University football team, college football team, was at the school with four of his teammates as part of a community visit. And he had just grabbed two slices of pizza when he noticed that Bo was sitting by himself. Without saying anything to his four teammates, Travis walked over, looked at Bo, and asked if he could sit down, have lunch with him. This is the photo that somebody took while this interaction occurred. And Travis, later, when he was approached about this, why he did it, he said, I just saw him by himself. And I was like, hey, this is a good spot. I guess something just clicked in my head. I just went and asked him if I could sit with him and have lunch. Bo was absolutely shocked. Bo later recalled that he just sat down with me. He looked up and heard the words, "What's up, dude?" And this small gesture led to a genuine conversation between the two of them. And of course, somebody took this picture that you see and sent it to Bo's mother. And for her, the image carried a lot more weight than Rudolph or Travis could have known. Because Bo is autistic, he doesn't always seem to mind being alone, his mother said. But the thought of him eating alone gets to you. And she shared the photo in a Facebook post that quickly went viral. And she said, now, this was one day I didn't have to worry if my sweet little boy ate lunch alone because he sat across from someone who's a hero in many eyes. I'm just moved with emotion at the generosity and kindness of Travis. On the next day, when Bo walked into the cafeteria, he was surrounded by his classmates. I'm a superstar, he said. Everyone recognizes me. And Travis, the football player, said, well, I definitely just hope kids will welcome him because he's a genuine person. He can always find me and I could be his friend. Well, it turns out they have remained friends over the years. And Bo was with him on draft day when Travis got drafted by the New York Giants football team. And he even went to some of Travis's college football games before Travis graduated and turned pro. Now, this is pretty amazing because a 2016 peer-reviewed analysis of school-based inclusion programs found that when classmates make simple efforts to include children with autism, it can lead to a meaningful and lasting social change. This is known as peer-mediated interventions, and these approaches consistently increase social interactions, reduce isolation, and help autistic students who are on the spectrum feel more accepted and welcome by their peers. What a wonderful story. So this great gesture by this college football player has had a greater impact than he could have known than simply having lunch with this autistic kid. Now that's Humany in action. If you have a story, illustration, an example of Humany in action, please contact me. My email address is steven@humanymindset.com. Be sure to follow us on Instagram @humanymindset. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to our YouTube channel @Humany Mindset so you get informed when we post new content. This is Stephen Howard, wishing you many examples of Humany in action, and I look forward to you sharing your examples with us and our audience. Thank you.